Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone. I hope you're doing really well. This reading is for Aquarius. I'm going to be using the Green Witch Tarot. It's a bit of a different deck for me. It's a pagan and witchy themed deck. I don't have any other deck like it in my collection. I kind of felt just inspired to branch out, try something different, and this is the deck that I kind of felt guided to, and I didn't really know how I would feel about it when it came to actually working with it, but I actually really enjoy working with it, and I'm actually surprised like how much I actually really like this deck. I'm going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot like an oracle deck because it has writing on the card, so I kind of feel like it has an oracle theme to it. So your first card is the Wheel of the Year, and you have the Page of Athames and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is kind of connecting with the new moon energy, and the new moon is in your sign. So I'm not surprised that you got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's saying that this new moon is really changing things for you. Like things may be moving in a different direction. The wheel can represent luck, fate. If you took a chance on something, it's more than likely going to pay off. If you get inspired to do something new, which is sort of the Page of Athames, and you can see the moon there, and you have the owl in front of it representing sort of the wisdom coming through, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. So some of you guys, you might be coming into some information, things may become clearer to you. You might be learning something that now all of a sudden you understand a lot more of. What that thing is. It could be to do with investments or your skills or your talents. So whatever you've been working on in terms of again skills, your talents, things that you've been investing your money in, it will be good at this time. I don't see it right away. It may not pay off right now because the Seven of Pentacles doesn't really represent a payout that happens right away, even though the page can represent something like that. But what I'm more seeing is, not the page, the Wheel of the Year can represent something like that, where it's like something is coming in that is really fortunate. It's kind of saying this thing still needs some work. It still needs to grow a bit more. It still needs to be nurtured in order for the fruits of your labor to really come through. But the good thing is that you're going to have the know-how. So some of you guys might be learning a trade. You might be learning a new skill. You might be, learning about investments. You may be learning about doing something like what this craftsman is doing, something with your hands. You might be deciding to start a new business where you make certain things and you're selling them. So whatever it is going to be good practice for you to kind of get things going and to be able to grow this and really turn it into something where you can make some money also down the line from your endeavors. Whatever you're learning at this time will be lucrative later on down the line. So and you have good fortune and blessings that are pouring in to be able to help you to manifest the things that you want right now. So the new moon is basically saying, it's creating sort of an expansion for you. So, again, it being new, it gives you the opportunity to bring in new things to you. And it's like I'm really guided to how she's like holding the sword up, to the sky. So swords for me, again, it is about clarity. It's also about triumphs and victories as well. So even if the triumph or the victory may seem, even if it seems small, it's still a blessing. It's still positive. It's still moving things in the right direction. Because page can also represent a message as well that comes to you as well about maybe a business endeavor, again, an investment, something that you can profit from. So just keep working as you have been, and you're already got the right kind of attitude. And again, you already have the blessings behind you to make this thing lucrative. So, who knows, maybe by the full moon, more would have came of this situation. You might be seeing more of the fruits by that time. So it's quite a clear reading with that. The page can also represent a child as well. So I don't know, there might be some good news concerning a child as well, or maybe a child's education. You might be hearing some good news about as well. Yes, and then funnily enough, the message that just came through randomly, looking at the Seven of Pentacles, is, you know, practice makes perfect. Like the more we try, the more we evolve, the more we you know, make an effort towards the things that are important to us, the better things become. So this might be a good time to reevaluate some things going on in your life as well. Maybe the areas of your life where you feel like are lacking, or you feel like, you know, have you paid enough attention to them? Are there things that you can be doing better, doing differently? You know, what can you do to, I guess, bring in more money? Or what can you do in terms of, again, like sharpening a skill? Like if you're, you know, could you do with maybe learning a language? Could you do with doing a course in something that might be beneficial to a field that you're already in? It's all of those kind of things, ways that you can maybe improve and fine tune and get even better in the areas where you may not feel as confident, or you may feel like you're a bit weaker in. So let's see what cards are going to show up in terms of the Angel Wisdom deck. You have the Four of what would be swords. I guess you could say it's air on this deck. So it says insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, get more sleep. Actually, it doesn't surprise me, because this card, you know, it is about hard work, and it is about, you know, practicing and getting better and all the stuff I was saying previously. But I kind of feel like this card is also saying, remember that there needs to be a balance that exists here. Like this window looks almost like the wheel in a way. So it's kind of saying, yes, you want to bring good fortune, and you want to, you know, come into abundance, and you want to get better, and you know, all that drive. But it's kind of saying you have to also remember to meditate. You have to remember to rest. You have to remember to take care of yourself. Don't just be all work and you know, no play, or no rest, no consideration for your health. So this is a big one here. I think that's what this card is saying, is really take care of your body. Make sure your body is in good order. Make sure, you know, your mental health is in good order. Don't just be doing things just to do, basically. Give yourself the time to allocate time for your work, and allocate time for you to kind of wind down and be able to properly rest, to balance everything out. So peace and many blessings to you, Aquarius. I'll be seeing you.